I'm going to wait and see if anybody shows up before I start yakking too much. Mm. I had so much fun yesterday working on this journal while y'all visited with me. Oh, Brittany, yay, I'm glad you're here. I decided to do it again. I didn't get out here as quick as I planned to. I planned to be out here an hour ago, but I didn't make it until now. Hi, Patricia. Got stuff, going on. There's always, real life interferes with fun. Oh, finally got a hold of the car dealership that's been trying to fix my car for months. Anyway, hopefully today I can go get it and it'll actually be ready. Hi, Alina. Um, Patricia, Suze, I'm glad y'all are here. Hey, Darren. Oh, honey, don't tease me in front of the ladies. That's my husband, y'all. He's supposed to be working. He's not supposed to be watching me. I love you. Go back to work now. um, yeah, he's a funny guy. I was blessed very much when God brought him to me. Definitely blessed. Been blessed for 22 years. No, don't be sad. Um, I've decided to go ahead and first off show y'all a little bit of the few things I did last night while Beth was streaming. Um, I went ahead and added a saying to this page and this is embossed watercolor paper that I put ink on, and then a picture that just looks so pretty and kind of lonely. And then I put these tags that I made the front, and my daughter did the back and made them into postcards. And I thought they looked like they're going off to someone in here. So I did that. And then I did this page where I put down just a magazine paper, and I had this mermaid tail. And so I just had her diving right out there in front of those girls. And then it says life is better at the beach. And then over here, it's not that easy to tell, honestly, that this is collaged out of several pages, but it is. I really enjoyed that little taking that little book and collaging this piece here. I added on, and then I added her on top of it because there was a little boy's head just peeking out back there. It looked kind of funny. And then I added this up here, and I added a little piece over here because it had this guy turned around the other direction. And so I needed to get rid of him. So I added that. And then over here, I did a pocket for this tag. And I love that vintage mermaid kind of sea page. It says it, and I added this on from one of my things that I've done. It says, "It is beautiful, it is endless, it is full, and yet seems empty. It hurts us." And that's from Jackson Pearson, the book Fathomless. And most of these quotes, I don't know anything about these books. I just like the quotes, so I stuck them in. Hi, Barb. I'm glad you're here. And then over here, I did kind of a collage. And I just put these two lighthouses because they look like they're from completely different sides of the world. I don't know if they are or not, but they look like that to me, and they look like they would go with this quote. And it says, "My mother always wanted to live near the water. She said, My mother always wanted to live near the water, she said. She said, it's the one thing that brings us all together, that I can have my toe in the ocean off the coast of Maine, and a girl my age can have her toe in the ocean off the coast of Africa, and we would be touching on opposite sides of the world." And that was by Megan Miranda, and it's from a book called Vengeance, which doesn't sound nearly as pretty as the quote does. But I liked it, and I put it in there. And then I did another page somewhere. These are the ones I did yesterday. I did that one yesterday. I'm trying to see where I worked on. I did another one last night, I think. When you put 8 or 9 pages and 3 signatures, you don't think that's a terrible lot of pages, but when you're trying to fill them all up, it turns into more than you would think. Oh, here it is. Oh, right here. I did this one. I just put some beads off of that where I sewed that, and then added some stickers here. And then this is a silhouette I cut out of something I printed off the internet. It was one of those copyright-free images. And these were some, and these here were some of the things that Laurie sent me. And these are some more of those fish out of that napkin. And this is another piece of coral I made out of one of my trees. And this came off the napkin too. Anyway, I thought that one turned out really cute. Hey, Becky. Yeah, well, watch for a little while and then go for a walk. Hi, Gail. It's good to see you. Hi, Rose. I'm glad you feel like being here for a little bit. I'm glad y'all are all here. That makes me happy. Anyway, I did that one too. I think that was the last one I did last night. Let's see any of the others that I did yesterday that y'all haven't seen. I did that one yesterday. That was the last one I did yesterday. It's got some danglies. And I did go ahead and add these dangles to the clip after we got off yesterday. That's one I did yesterday. And then these that I did. Oh, I added the girl on here yesterday, but the rest of it I did last night. Hi, Dawn. I'm glad you're here. So I'm gonna find another page to play. I've got this that I think's really cute that I thought I would put on and put a mermaid in here if I can find one that'll fit nicely. This will just barely fit on the page. So I think that I'm going to do that. Oh, that would be great, Rose. That would be great. If you can just stick the link right in here, then after we get through, I can go and find them. Thank you. Rose has a great blog with beautiful, beautiful vintage images. Y'all all need to click on that link, even if you don't want Ocean Printables, just to go to her blog and see all the lovely things that she's done. She's got some tutorials and all kinds of really neat stuff on her blog. And I'm just going to tear this right here because I want to get as much of that picture in as I can. Oh, I guess I need to decide on a page. I think I've got one that's, doesn't have anything, color or anything on it somewhere. I hate putting full page magazines, there you go, over something that is, oh, and I did it, of course, on the wrong side. Full page magazine pages over something that's already dyed or whatever. This is some of the dyed paper that Laurie sent me, and I don't want to mess it up. Hi, Zoe. I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this one and tear it off from this side now. So this has been a really, really fun collaboration for me. Never done anything like it before, so I was really excited when Laurie, asked if somebody would do it. I was like, yes, me. Okay. Oh, you can see a little bit through there. Hopefully that'll be covered up when I put my mermaid on top of that jewelry. I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on here. I'm doing really good, Zoe. I'm doing really good. I'm getting much better. I've struggled getting well, but I think I really am finally getting well. So, Dawn, Rose is going to put a link to her blog in the chat there, and then you'll be able to link and go straight to it. And it should open it in another window, so it won't make you leave the chat to go look at it. One of the advantages of being a moderator is that you can do that. one of the disadvantages is that Lisa says, "Oh, would you go do this for me? Would you go do that for me?" So, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I've never done anything like it before, so I'm enjoying it. I hope Laurie, we got Laurie's and Lori's, and anyway, I hope that let me put it this way and see. Hope she likes it as much as I've enjoyed doing it. Did that work? Oh, no, that didn't work. Come on. I'm trying to make it go all the way to the edge there, and it's not cooperating very much. Oh, y'all, I hope I don't tear this paper. The struggle is real. Nah, it's just not going to go on there perfect. You're not looking? I don't believe you. I think I choose to believe you're out there rooting for me. That's what I'm choosing to believe, instead of out there laughing at me. Of course, laughing's okay too. We all need a good laugh sometimes. If I can give you a good laugh, that's all right too. I probably should use a card. I've got one here. Absolutely rooting. Thank you. Yeah. Zoe admitted she's looking. Okay, now let's trim this off, because it's always better to see exactly what you've got to work with. I think I got it on here crooked, or I got the page in here crooked, one or the other. It could be either one. Oh, goodness, absolutely, Zoe. I will definitely be praying for him and his family. Well, praise the Lord that he's safe. Unfortunately, so many people were not. I'm so grateful that he's okay, but it's hard. It's hard to lose your house and have to, just the interruption it makes in your life, even if you didn't get hurt. Thank you, Rose. You were holding your breath, Alina? Thank you. See, that's why I need y'all here when I work on things, because you can hold your breath and then I can keep on trying to breathe. Okay, now I need to find the mermaid. And of course, I've got a bunch of stuff on top of all my mermaids. Let's see. It's the problem with having a lot of stuff that you've collected and not a whole lot of space. Okay, let's see if we can find one that will look good. I have one in my head. Well, she might be good. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have a jewel poking out from behind her. That's not the one I was thinking about using, but we could also put her on here. The jewel would have to poke out from behind her too. So there's two options. And I've got another one. Where is she? Also got her. She's sitting facing the other direction. It'd be fun if we could fix something over here and they could be chatting. Oh, Barb. Oh, goodness. I bet you made the day of the person you sent it to, though. I bet they had a good laugh and really enjoyed that. Thank you, Rose. Thanks for putting more than one link in for those who don't aren't interested in the ocean, but they want to look around. That's great. Okay. So now I'm trying to decide. She really fits with the color scheme, but she shows up because she doesn't match it. I think I'm going to hold off on putting anybody down yet. And I'm going to work on building something over here for one of them to be sitting on so they can be chatting. Excuse me. The cough's not completely gone away, obviously. I'm going to cut some of these out and glue them on here to have the mermaid sitting on, I think. I can see one in your pile that would fit on the blank page. Are you talking about over here? I have quite a few. Let me just get them out and show you. And I have some that I two more that I haven't colored yet that I could color like I did this one, and I colored this one, and these two were just exactly like this on watercolor paper. Watercolor. No, maybe it's mixed media paper. I'm not sure what it is from, actually, because I did it a while back and I didn't make any notations or anything like that. Okay, I think that's all the mermaids. So these are all of the mermaids that I've got that are, cut out like this. And then I've got this one on this sticker sheet, but she's attached to that little plaque, so I'm going to put that somewhere else. I've also got a whole bunch of cute little playful mermaids that I think will make a fun page. We could even do this where, let me move these a minute, where she's sitting here looking this direction, and these little girls are all playing. Put some fish in there, and they're all playing, and she's like babysitting them. Black hair swimming. Black hair swimming. I think this is the only one I've got with black hair. Is that the one you're talking about, Becky? Okay. And so then we could put the shells down under here. She wouldn't have to be sitting. She could, but she's looking back at her, so that works good too. Okay, let's do that. Well, hi, Nick and Tina. I'm glad you're here. We're just playing in the mermaid journal that I'm making for Laurie Richard. I'll try to find her, I'll try to remember, let me put it that way. I won't have any trouble finding it, but I'll try to remember to put a link to her channel in the description box under this in case you want to. Oh, I should have left those two together since they look like they're on the bottom of the ocean. But I didn't. It was already too late when I thought of it. I may try these. Let's see if that'll work. I don't know if that'll be good or bad. I hope y'all don't mind watching people fussy cut, because that's what I'm going to have to do. Yes, honey. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, leftover sounds good. Okay, I could leave these two. and then put them like this, and then kind of build the others up around them. Oh, have fun. I'll have to leave about 3:40, so a little more than an hour. So I don't know if you'll be back or not, because I have to take my son to work, and hopefully I'll be going to pick up my car. I'm so ready to get that over with. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to glue this down. Although, if those look like they really should go like this. Okay, we're gonna back up and change it. I'm gonna do it like this. I'll have to cut off part of it, I think, but I don't know why they look better going this way. Isn't that silly? I don't know that it really matters. Some of them I found online. I just looked up public domain mermaid images, and I found them that way. Some of them I found on graphicsfairy.com. I get her newsletter where she always sends out free copyright free images, and some of them came off of that. Some of them, like these, okay, these were some dies that I cut out, and Laurie sent me the dies as part of the kit when she sent me the kit, which was really sweet. So, and this one is another one like this that I cut out, and this one. So all of these were a die, and then these other ones were images that were on the internet. And she sent me some silhouettes. I've already used all of her silhouettes in the book, the ones that were die cut that Laurie sent me, but she did send me some that were die cut. Let's get these back, because I think what I do with her. The girl I was going to use, where is she? There she is. Okay. So I got them a bunch of different places. And some of the stuff, like this one, was in a piece of scrapbook paper that Laurie sent in when she sent me the stuff. So that one was in there. This was a die cut that she sent me. Most of these were vintage images I found online. Some of them were, I think this one was at Graphics Fairy. I'm not positive. But a lot of them when I looked under domain, what do you call it? Open, I don't know. Anyway, they're copyright free on the internet. I found a lot of these. So that's where I got them. Laurie had sent me a bunch of images, but the package was damaged on the way here, and those images somehow disappeared from the package. So I don't think they could have fallen out by themselves, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and ink around this down here at the bottom. Dropped that ink right on my dress. Luckily, it's an art dress. It's nothing fancy. So this is a little bit shorter. This bottom image is a little bit shorter than the page is wide. I cut it just a little bit too skinny. Okay. Hi, Paper Kitty. I'm glad to see you. Okay, now then let's find that image again. Here it is. All right, that didn't do quite enough here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to tear. Just because when it's not straight, it might as well be torn. Okay, and we'll put this on here. And then we'll fussy cut the other ones and add them to it. Glue stick, there we go. Hi, Beverly. It's good to see you. I'm glad you could join us. We're playing again in the Mermaid Journal. Okay. Did I miss somebody? Who is Mona? I don't want to miss somebody. If your name's Mona and you go by something else, I need to know who you are. Is Paper Kitty Mona? Not that I'll remember. Oh, Mina. Okay, sorry. Mona's a real name. Oh, I'm proud of you, Beverly. That's hard to do. I rarely go there without buying anything, but I rarely go there unless I really need something. And the few times I've gone there when I needed something and I didn't buy anything was because they didn't have it. I have probably got in there a couple of times because I had a coupon and I thought I'd see what they had that I could use my coupon for, but I try not to just go like that because you get a coupon every week and you can't just go buy stuff every week because you have a coupon. Although I do go to thrift stores quite often just to see what they have because that's a little bit different. But Hobby Lobby got you for $6. Well, $6 is pretty good, actually. If you can get out of Hobby Lobby for $6, I'd say you did pretty good. What did you get at Hobby Lobby? I just did a little video. I haven't uploaded it yet. Of some stuff that a couple of things that I bought, and then Happy Mail from Adadale. She's been trying to send me some foreign languages papers to go in my Walk the World journal. And the first time she sent me a package, it didn't ever come. And so she was distressed about that, and she sent another package. But thankfully, it did come. Embossing folder. Oh, cool. Oh, I have to show y'all. I have to confess. I forgot about this when I was doing my little haul video a minute ago. I was at the thrift store last week sometime, and they had this. And now there's not very much in these little things. There is embossing powder in there, but there's not a lot. But there's several of these, 3 of these that are thick embossing powder, which I never did have. And then there's embossing powder in all of those, and this heat gun. and they had that on at the thrift store for $12. So I thought that was pretty good. So now I have 2 heat guns, which is good because my kids are always borrowing my heat gun for something. So now I don't have to go looking for it if they've got it. Um, anyway, I think it's fun. So I've got a bunch of embossing powders and colors and things I probably never would have bought. And one of them is bronze, which is pretty coppery actually. So I'm happy with that. And some black. I didn't have any black embossing powder. And that looks, I don't know if it's silver or gray. There's some more black. So, and I've got some more white. And some of it, I think, is one of these is clear. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty good, I've never seen anything like this at the thrift stores here in town before. So I grabbed it when I saw it. Just grabbed it right up. And I debated about it a little bit because I didn't really need any of those things. And I don't usually spend $12 on one thing at the thrift store. But I didn't, but my daughter said, well, it's not one thing, Mom. It's a heat gun, which is worth $12 easy. And then all those embossing powders, think of them individually. You got like 20 things for $12. That made me feel better. So I went ahead and bought it. She's helpful to have around. Now, I don't know if, waiting patiently to walk the world. I know, Beverly, Beverly's already done her cover for the journal and everything. And I'm sorry that I have not been on the stick with that one. I'm trying to get this one done in the next week. And as soon as I do, that's what we're going to do is start on that journal. Now that I have the papers that everybody promised me, I didn't want to start that cover without the papers that I was, I didn't want to not put somebody's papers in there. So when I finish this, that's the next thing we're going to start. And I'll probably try to do a video. I may do some of it video, some of it live stream. I don't know, but I'm going to try to do one a week, working through that journal. I may find that that's more than I can do, especially on those weeks when Tanya and I are doing the hangouts. But my goal is to do one page a week, because even then it'll take about 42 weeks to do it. So, because it's got 40 lines and we're going to do one line per page. So, okay, let's see if we can, I do want to cover that up. I don't know. Something like that. And then have her up here and put her over here. And then I'll put maybe some kind of quote. What do y'all think? Does that look like, does that look good? Let me ask it that way. Okay, Dawn, you're first. So I'm gonna say yay. If Dawn likes it, I'm happy. So let's move these up like that. So maybe I can remember. That one. And then I'm going to try to go ahead and glue this one to this, so it can peek out on top of that and behind that. Because I like it to look more layered. There we go. Okay. Now we'll Uh-oh, that didn't work quite so well. I moved it when I was putting glue on. Okay, but I do that quite often, more often than I want, for sure. Oh, get a barely damp wipe. I like these wipes that don't have a whole lot of moisture in them because they pull off the glue, but they don't mess up your images. Oh, do you have a video on that, Paper Kitty? I would like to see the video. I've got you in my list of people to go watch, but I haven't made it over there yet today. Spent too much time on the phone with the car dealership instead of. Let's see. I don't really want that one to go off the page. All right, good. I'll have to go watch that video later on today. Maybe you'll give me some ideas I can use in this book. Is that all right if I steal from you? All right, now we'll put her. I think I'm going to put her down here so I have room to put a quote. Maybe I ought to decide what quote I'm going to use first and then decide where to go before I put either one of these girls up there. Okay, let's see. I just realized something. This one's on top of the water and this one's underneath the water. Oh, well, in our world, we can do that, right? Oh, well, cool. Do you have a video, Dawn? Where is my? Oh, it won't let me go yet. I was going to go to your channel, but I can't. It's one of the bad parts about being the person who's doing the live stream. I can't click on everybody's channels. Okay, let's see what else we've got. I want something that's not real big. I like this one. It's not necessarily about mermaids. But I like it. It's a quote from Queen Elizabeth I. It's from her letters. It says, "The use of sea and air is common to all. Neither can a title to the ocean belong to any people or private persons, for as much as neither nature nor public use and custom permit any possession thereof." So you can't own the ocean. And I think I had never thought about that before, to be honest, till I saw this quote. And I thought, that's true. And that's really cool. It's cool that we can't own the ocean. We have some rights to, certain parts of it, but we don't own it. Okay. I've also got this one that says, "Sea foam and coral. Oh, I'll climb the great pasture rocks and dream me a mermaid in the sun's gold flood." And that's a verse by Adelaide Crapesy, and I don't know who she is either, but that would be good. Let's do that one. Okay. I'm tempted to put it right here. Cover up that little butterfly. Then maybe this can look more like it's in the ocean. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yay, Mina! I like it when y'all find new people to watch. I love finding new people to watch myself. Okay, now let's put her on here real quick, and we may put some fish up there around her too, just to fill in some of that space. I'm not really good with empty space. It's not exactly white space in this particular page, but it is white space if you think about the overall composition of the journal. Oh, sorry, Rose. And let's go ahead and put her down. I'm going to use this glue because I can control it a little bit, and the glue stick would really get everywhere. So there's a lot of intricate openings in this one, so it's still going to be glue everywhere in order to get it to go down. But my handy dandy well, where'd I put it? Oh, put another one. I don't know what I did with that one, but it really helps in this kind of case. Just pat it down with the damp, and it doesn't, when you try to pat it down with your hand or a paper towel or something, it pulls back up, but it doesn't this way. So okay, but if you do that too much on a magazine page, you get into trouble. Hi, Malaya. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, gotta get some of that off my hands. Okay, now let's find some fish to go up there. We've got some of these fish. Let's see what else I've got. I'm kind of in the, got those. I think that's all the fish I've got, except for some of these little critters. I'm going to do a page with just these, just for fun. Those together, I think, will make a cute page. Maybe we'll do that next. Yes, yes. We did a boho tag swap, and I made little tiny, about an inch tall journals, and made little leather covers that I inked on and made them little boho journals and stuck in with my tags. That was a lot of fun. That's the only time I've ever made any that were that tiny, but that was really fun. Okay, I want fish going in different directions. Maybe we'll stick some on here too. That'll bring the pages together, maybe. I know that looks like but this is in front. We may even make him swim kind of in front of her. Maybe that'll help with the illusion of depth. Let's see, what else? we'll stick this little thing down there. And let's do this one. He's got cool fins. There. Okay. Hi, Sharon. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I think we're going to call that page done. I don't have enough words to put words on every page, so I'm trying to do them at least one per spread. Let's see, I don't think I've done, oh, I've done that page in here. I don't think I've done anything in this middle one. Oh, let's work right here. That looks like fun. I got to get all these things out of the way. They're encroaching. They're encroaching. Okay, now I wanted to do some of these fun stickers on a page. And I need some kind of a quote or something. Let's see if we have anything that's anything that looks like all these whimsical little things. Okay, I think I'll use this one. It's by Ellen Malloy, and it says, "To slip beneath the surface and roar along the bottom of the sea, agile and shining in water, honeycombed with light." So I think we'll put that on there. But I think before we do that, I want to go ahead and add some bubbles on this page, these pages, just kind of all over. Maybe I'll do it with, let's find it here. Maybe instead we'll just use this. I just want something to kind of break that up a little bit. So we'll use some white on this. And I need a sponge. Okay. Yeah, that's okay, Gail. I'm trying. Everybody understands because we all get caught in that I'm doing something else and don't notice the chat. And I do the same thing. I hope y'all can, I hope y'all can forgive me too. I hate it when I go back and rewatch and I realize that somebody was in there and they even talked several times and I didn't ever notice them at all. Never saw they were there. That really upsets me. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens more than I want. Okay. You know, you could just do this forever. It's just way too much fun. But we're going to stop there. I have those days too, Malia. And mine typically start if it's a day where for some reason I decide I really should eat breakfast. I've always been this way. If I don't eat breakfast, I do just fine. But if I eat breakfast, I am hungry all day long. It's not as bad if I make sure I only eat protein for breakfast. But if if I have any fruit or any carbs or anything like that for breakfast, it's done. It messes up the whole day. Well, hi, Michael Ann. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Even if you don't stay long, we're glad to see you for even a second. Hope your day goes well. Okay, I thought I found a quote I was going to stick in here, but I may use this instead. Just put it right there in the middle, maybe. I think I'm going to, and I'm going to do it in a really dark blue. Make sure that's dry before I try to put it on. Okay, now let's see if we can get this to stamp. That bump right there is going to be a problem. So I'm going to go move over a little bit more than I planned on it. Uh-oh. Okay. It's not super obvious, but it's on there, so. Yeah, we all kind of have different, what works for us. My husband eats supper I can't eat supper. It's too late for me. I eat my main meal at lunch. And so I don't eat breakfast, and I don't usually eat supper. If I eat supper, I have to stay up really late. Like when we went to dinner Monday night, I had to stay up till about midnight before I could go to sleep because of my stomach. With eating that late, I can't lay down. I guess it takes a long time for my food to digest, but um, okay, I'm going to put these guys on here because they're so fun. These are some of the stickers that Laurie sent me. Oh, they're in two parts. There's this little part that's on acetate, and then the underneath it is the part that's on white. So they've got some extra dimension to them. Let's see if we can get this snail guy over here too. This one looks, I can't decide if he's angry or if he's in shock. But he's cute. And these two don't have the acetate part, but they're still cute. So we're going to stick them on here. This is going to be one of our more whimsical pages. I guess anything in a Mermaid book is kind of whimsical, but this is a mermaid ocean book. So I'm going to stick him down here because I don't know, crabs and lobsters are on the bottom. I don't like snails, and they don't need to be up here. Okay. Now let's see. We got a cute little octopus. We'll stick him up there. And a mermaid. These are really, really cute little things. I saw these at Dollar Tree the other day. So if you want them, you might can find them at Dollar Tree. I had never seen them before, except when she sent me these, and then I noticed them at Dollar Tree the other day. So I was like, cool. Okay, and here we've got some more shells and things. I'm going to stick them down here. These are all kind of dimensional. Hopefully they'll stick good. All right, we got this one more. I'm going to stick him right there. Okay. This kind of thing's going to make our book really fat. I tried to, I didn't put as many pages as I wanted because I knew it was going to be, and it's already getting fat compared to the cover. So I'm going to have to figure out a closure system that'll kind of, maybe a ribbon or something that'll kind of hold it shut. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All right, now let's add in some little fish because we can. A lovely chunky monkey, yeah. I am having fun, Michael Ann. This is a lot of fun. Oh, here's some little dots. We can stick some of these all on here. That's fun too. Okay, let's go ahead and get some fish on here first because I can stick those in between. These are very glittery fish. This is definitely a fun page. It's not the kind of thing I normally do at all. I mean, not at all, but I'm loving it. I'm having fun. Having fun. Let's stick one more down here. And we'll put a few more of those little blue dots, and I think that'll be good. So let's do a few more of these. I think I did a tag. I'll look for it and see if I can find it that has some of these fish on it. I'm trying to remember if that was for this journal or this was something I had in my stash, so I can't remember if I did that for this journal or for something else. Oh, sorry about that. Let me check that and see if it's my car being ready. No. Okay. I'm going to stick this other little bitty baby fish here on here. Okay, do y'all think I'm doing too much? Oh, that's not sticking. May have to come back and glue these down. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue on them. Oh, dear. Sorry. I broke him. You can't have too much sparkle. There you go. Okay. I think those were the only two that are really trying to come up. This one's maybe a little bit, but the rest of her stuck down pretty good. So I'm just going to do this. Oh, well, I was wrong. She came up real easy. It's hard to push down on these because they're bubbly. I'm going to go ahead and take these up and glue them down too. I'd hate for it to decide to come apart while Lori's looking at it. That would be sad. Even the ones that looked like they were stuck down really good are coming up easier than I expected. So sorry, it's kind of like having to do this page twice. All right, let's go ahead and, well, that one's staying down pretty good. Huh. On this side, it's staying down better than that other side. Okay. We're going to call that one good. Move these. Where's my, oh, there it is. I always lose that pen. Yeah, I do. It seems like, you got some stickers that work really great and others that just don't. So it's always safer just to add glue no matter what. I just typically give them a chance. And these definitely had to have glue. Okay. Let's see. I really want to do something with this. I don't like this at all. I guess because it's just, they're laid out so static and flat. I wish I'd cut them all out and arranged them instead of just gluing it down. So I may just completely cover that up. I don't know. Any ideas? I was going to see. I thought I had another. All right, let me check one thing. Got that piece. And that piece. And that piece. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to put this in there and cover that up. You like it this way? I just don't know what I would do with that. I feel like I should do something to it, but I don't know what. I did, and I really love this. Okay, well, let's start by, okay, one thing. Okay, his tail, his other flipper is going to come way off the page if I do that. Put it over here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You just gave me an idea. I'm going to leave a border because I really like that plaid, but it's not very oceany, so I'm going to leave a border of it. Like that. And then I'll let that flipper go over here. And then I'll put some of this stuff over here too, but I'll cut them out individually. You're working on schoolwork. Well, that's good, Zoe. That's what my daughter is doing right now too, working on her schoolwork. She'd a lot rather be doing crafting. I think I don't want that fish's, maybe I could draw a mouth on him so he won't look quite so like I broke him. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. I'm not gonna glue anything down till I do this and decide if I really want it or not. So we're gonna just cut stuff out and lay it on there and see what we think. So we can put this here and we'll cut out that one and this little guy and I have to cut away a lot of the junk before I do a very good job fussy cutting. Okay, but I like those two little fish. I may do a just kind of cut them out like that and glue them down somewhere too. Hey, I'm glad you're back. We're playing with trying to resurrect this page. I do not like this, but some of the girls liked it, so I'm trying to just add some stuff to it to make it make me happier with it. Okay. I'm not going to do a real tight fussy cut on these little guys, but I do want them to kind of feel like they're fitting in instead of on top of the rest of this. So let's see if that's, yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. You're making people hungry, Rose. Well, the last 2 days I've eaten at about 11 o'clock, and I used to eat about 1 or 2, but I ate about 11 yesterday or 11:30, so I could come out here and I could get some stuff done before I came out here, and I did the same thing today. And so far, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not hungry now, and I can play instead of worrying about being hungry. We can put him there. All right, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I like the ship in there, but I'm wondering if I should cut away some of this, that lighter stuff. I don't know. Let me finish these and then we'll decide. Usually things I would love to have for leftovers, we don't have any leftovers. I fixed stir fry vegetables and meat Sunday for lunch, and it was so good. I was hoping I would have some leftovers, but when we got after we filled our plates and ate, my husband said, "You want any more of that?" So he liked it too, which is good, but there weren't any leftovers, which is fine. I'd a lot rather him really enjoy it and not have leftovers than have it be something he didn't really care that much about eating, but he had to eat it anyway, and then I have leftovers. I tell you, our weather has been very inconsistent this year. We'll have 70s for a couple of days, and then it'll go down and be high. Well, we had 70s on Friday, and the high on Sunday was 20. And that's, it's not normal. It is normal for weather temperatures to really fluctuate a bunch here, but that was a real shock to have it go that much difference. It's no wonder people are getting sick. And there's that fish. One more little fish, and I'll be through fussy cutting. You're preparing stir-fried veggies now. Oh, good. Well, I hope yours are as good as mine were. I really thoroughly enjoyed them. I don't do it terribly often, but I sure love it when I do. This is that I'm cutting all this out of is a wallpaper border. I had got a book that was just wallpaper borders, and so I and it happened to have some ocean ones in it, so I've used those in this book, which is fun. Okay. This book's getting puffy enough that it's not okay, I'm thinking about something like that. What do y'all think? Well, it's not easy to see here. I've got it kind of off the edge. Does that look good to y'all? Brittany likes it. Paper Kitty says super. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, I'm just going to use this because I think it'll be easier all around just to go ahead and sometimes when you're going over a napkin and stuff, a glue stick's just not enough. And this, even though it's not terribly easy to get out, it's way easier than Eileen's tacky glue. That stuff, if I use it very much, my wrist hurts for days afterwards, so I just don't use it. I've still got quite a bit in my bottle. I think I may, when this runs out, I may thin that down and put it in this bottle and see if that'll work. Let's move these out of the way so I don't get they don't slide down underneath. It is very hard to get out, Brittany. I bought it because I watched everybody using it, and I would just never use it unless it was an absolute, nothing else was going to work, until I found this Art Glitter is the brand glue, and this is so much nicer. That's just what I use for practically everything. If you can't glue stick it, this is what I use. So I've got a whole bottle basically of that tacky glue that I don't even use. Okay, let's see if we can. All right. And I may try to put something up there. I don't know. You thin your tacky and it works. Okay, well, that's good to know, because I might do that when I use up this bottle. I'm loving more and more working with the with wallpaper. I think I'm gonna make me a whole book that's just wallpaper. Wallpaper backgrounds, wallpaper fussy cuts. The only problem with that is that I have so many things I want to do. I don't really need to start one more new thing. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of overdid it on that one. Okay. I'm sorry, but that's just going to bug me. I either need to fussy cut or don't fussy cut, but this partway fussy cutting, it doesn't work for me. I always think I want to try it, and I always like it. When I see people do it, I think that looks so nice, but they evidently know something I don't know, because I can't get it to look good. And it may be the times I'm trying to do it on something that's just not really done well that way, and they know what to choose to do that way. I don't know. I also think sometimes things look, maybe it looks different when you're watching them on the YouTube video than it does when you've got it sitting right in front of you. I don't know. That's, because you're looking at it when you're watching a YouTube video, you're looking at people's work, kind of like, I've always heard when I was taking oil painting classes, the instructor said that you need to look at don't decide you don't like your oil painting until you set it up and looked at it from 6 feet away. That you don't need to look at it from up close where you're painting it to make the decision on something, to always back off. And I think that's the camera allows us to do that. We're watching from backed off, and the person who's doing the work is watching from right on top of it. And I think sometimes things just look better if you're backed off a little bit. Yeah, I know a lot of people who love Mod Podge, and I guess it's okay. I just had it make things sticky, and when I want something like Mod Podge, I just take Elmer's glue oil. In fact, I bought a gallon of it like 2 years ago, so I've still got a bunch. But I take that and I dilute it with water, and I use that instead of Mod Podge, and it's not sticky. My pages aren't sticky like they are when I use Mod Podge. And so I just kind of quit buying Mod Podge. But I heard somebody the other day talking about that the Mod Podge, I think it was Tanya, the Mod Podge has, the properties in the acrylic properties like acrylic paint, the plastic. And so that's one thing that makes it good, because it's protective whereas glue, just regular glue is not. And so I think I may try the mixing some Mod Podge in with my glue thing. I've got a couple of little bottles of it. I found at the Dollar Tree, just to do that with, to see what I think. But it's I like the thickness of it and everything. I just don't like the stickiness. Yeah, that's right, Gail. If you look at it in a photo, you can either see what's wrong with it, or you can see that it's better than you thought it was. Okay, do I want this little guy following along or in front of his mom? I'm going to put him in front, right here. She's keeping an eye on him because he's going to be ornery. I can just tell. He's purple. That's a sign of orneriness right there. Okay. I'm going to have to get off here pretty soon. Do you think this needs some words? No, she didn't say it had paint. She said it had some kind of acrylic properties. Maybe I completely misunderstood though. But I know gesso definitely does have paint in it. I may have misunderstood what she was saying too about what was good about Mod Podge, but yeah, matte medium works really well. I love the golden matte medium. It works great. It's lovely, but it's expensive. So I only use it on my abandoned places books. That's the only thing I use that for because I can't afford to buy a bunch of it. Okay. Do I need to add words on this or do you think it's good like this? Oh, bye-bye, Michael Ann. I'm sorry. You're probably gone already and I missed telling you goodbye. No words. Okay. Thank you. That's kind of what I wanted to hear. So I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I'm liking that. I think it looks pretty cool. All righty. I hesitate to start on another one because I'm going to need to leave in just a few. Yeah, you could just, it's kind of peaceful looking, isn't it? It's kind of peaceful looking. The animals are just doing their thing. I'm going to have to get off here in a few minutes, so I'm not going to start another one. But I'll probably take all this stuff back in the house because gluing stuff in is something I can do while I'm watching Becky tonight. And so I'll probably take this stuff back in and play a little more. And then if I do another one, if I do another one of these later this week, trying to work on this some more, I'll show you the pages that I do tonight, like I showed you at the beginning, the ones that I did last night while Beth was streaming. So, but this is, it's funny because I did all that prep work and I thought it was going to go together really, really fast. And it is going together faster than if I hadn't done any prep work, but there's still a lot of pages here that I got to fill up. So, this is another one that I may just do a collage type thing with my daughter's, I think she's going to write a poem, I think, or two. She's working on it. If she gets it to a place where she likes it, then I'm going to include them in here. But I've got, let's see. Let me go ahead and find it. I've got this poem that I could just put on here. It's 2 pages. I may just do that. Just do it and not do anything else to it because I kind of like the look of that. Let me read you this poem real quick and we'll glue it down and call it done. The name of it is Paint. I picked up a brush and $80 worth of paint. After a few tries, I know that kind of artist I ain't. So I will paint a picture in your head with the words that I write instead. I'll start with the sky. Use your imagination. Blue, blue like the first day of summer vacation. Next is the green, tall and green. The breeze makes it wave and the sun makes it sheen. Just beyond the grass are the sand dunes, and just above that, the seagull looms. The air is sweet with the scent of the ocean, and the coconut is my suntan lotion. The sun is bright and warm. Oh, no, wrong. Back up. The sun is warm and bright. I have to squint to see that little boy's kite. I crest the dune, and there is the sea. The waves crash and foam and softly roar at me. I wade in. It's quite cold. Now let's sign this in the sand where the waves hit the shore and the sea meets the air and the land. Now step back and look. What a wonderful view. And the canvas can go wherever because it's in you. By Michael Browder. I got this off of a website. I just put in ocean poems and this one came up. And I want to say it was done by a high school student, but I'm not positive. Um, but that was the take I got on a lot of the poems I found on there. But I just thought that was exceptionally pretty. And so I'm going to put that on here. My daughter wrote she calls it a vignette because it's just one little scene. It's not a story, it's just a scene. Um, and she read it to me today, and it's called The Dive Bar. Okay, this girl is 16, lived a pretty sheltered life. She's never been in a dive bar. She's never even, I guess she may have seen some in movies. I don't know. But it was amazing. It was amazing. Um, it picked up all the sadness and the pathetic um, the pathetic ways people try to escape and all of that, and that you would think would be in a dive bar. Now, I have to admit I've never been in a dive bar myself, but it was a great little vignette. Maybe someday I'll read it to you if she'll let me. Oh, I should have. I should have. I um I did it. I printed it off and then I coffee dyed it. So some of the edges are darker, but some of them didn't darken as good. Um yeah, I should have done that. Okay, well we're gonna see if we can make it a little bit here. I don't know if this will work or not. No, maybe I need to use the brown stabilo instead. I'm afraid I'll mess it up with that. Ooh, I gotta hurry. Okay, let's try this. I'm glad you said that because I would have left it and then I would have been sad later. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, that's much better, don't you think? Thank you so much. Um, I'm trying to see who it was that said that. Mina. Thank you, Mina. Whoops, I'm losing everything. Tell you, I think I like this brown Stabilo all pencil even better than the black one. Okay. Yay. Thank you, Mina. Hi, Tanya. It's good to see you. You're taking a 5-minute break, and I'm only going to be here, well, less than 5 minutes, maybe 2 more minutes. um, yeah, everybody, Becky's telling you what you need tonight for the project. 6 12 by 12 pieces of plain cardstock, any color, that will match your choice of a paper pad for tonight's project. I'm going to have to go digging. I don't know if I have any 12 by 12 anything that's, no, I do have some that are plain. They've got texture. Would texture be okay? Okay, I'll show you real quick, Tanya. Well, you saw, I don't know if you saw the ones we did yesterday. I'll just show you everything I've done so far. We started out yesterday doing these. And I'm not going to read all the little things to you because that would take more time than I have. But, okay, see what else. We just did that one. I don't think I've done anything else in this one. No, okay. We did this one. Got a real whimsical little page here. It says, love with all your heart. And we did this one today. I really like that one. That's done with wallpaper border. I did this one last night while I watched Beth stream. And that's napkin and then some die cuts and stuff. Okay. We did this one today. And did this one yesterday. We did that one yesterday. I did that one last night. I did that one last night. And this one, except for her, we put her on there yesterday. So that's where I am right now. Well, I hope he gets here safely, Tanya. We're praying for that. Yeah, I would hold on to him as long as you can. Hold on to him as long as you can before you let him go back. I don't even want to, I'm not ready to even think about my kids being gone. I mean, there are ways where it might be, you know, things about it that would be nice. It'd be nice to know that they could, you know, take care of themselves and be independent and all that kind of thing. But I would miss them terribly. So I can understand. 5 hours out. Okay, well, good. Well, I got to go. I got to take my son to work. So thank you all. I'm glad you were here. I had fun. I hope you did too. And God bless you. Well, I'm having fun with it. I really am, Rose. I'm having a lot of fun. All righty. 11 years. Wow, Tanya. I bet you are happy to see him whenever he comes back. Bye-bye.